Hi, our lesson for today will be the cloud storage. We're going to start by the definition of the cloud storage. What is cloud storage? Data or files are said to be stored in the cloud when they are saved on a remote server, which is easily accessible from anywhere with the internet access. Meaning, we're having our files uploaded on a server, okay? They are online. We can reach them or access them using the internet. This allows access to the data from any device connected to the internet, including your computers, your tablets, your smartphones, and so on. This is in contrast to the local data storage, where data is stored on the hard drive or on a flash memory, a CD. Remember the secondary storage devices, okay? So this is the opposite of the cloud storage. The cloud storage, we're having our files uploaded on an online server, while in local data storage, we're using one of the secondary storage devices, the flash memory, the CD, the hard disk or the hard drive. The figure we're having here shows the different ways or the different devices we can use to access the information stored on the cloud storage. Here we have a laptop, a mobile, a tablet, and a PC. All of those are devices we can use to access our data, which are saved on the cloud storage. And here we have different examples of cloud storage or the commonly used platforms. Here we're having the Google Drive, the OneDrive, the iCloud, the Dropbox, and the Amazon Cloud Drive. On slide number 5, we're having information about Google Drive. Google Drive, this is a pure cloud computing service with all the apps and storage found online. You can use it via desktop computers, meaning a PC, the same we're having on the computer lab, tablets like the iPad, or we may access them definitely from our smartphones. All of Google's services could be considered a cloud computing, such as Gmail, Google Calendar, Google Reader, Google Voice, and so on. And we may add Google Doc, Google Sheet, Google Form. Microsoft's OneDrive is very similar to Google Drive, okay? So we're having, as we said, another example for cloud storage, which is the OneDrive, which is too similar to the Google Drive and offers much the same services. But the service of the OneDrive, sponsored by Microsoft, and Google Drive, sponsored by Google. They are from two different organizations. Then we're having more information about the Dropbox. The Dropbox, commonly used by boys and staff to store their documents and images. You might set your phone to automatically send all the images you take with your phone to the Dropbox to have like an archive for all of your photos, so that even if you lose your phone, the images will still be available to you up in the cloud space. You might use it to access your document and then save changes to it. Here we have a different cloud storage service, which is the iCloud, which is mainly used by users who are using devices with a Mac OS operating system such as iPhone. Okay, they are similar to the Google Drive and the Dropbox, where you can sync your mails, contact list, calendars, images, and so on, and keep a copy of them to the iCloud. Okay, here we're having the common features of the cloud storage. The common features of the cloud storage, all of them are offering a basic amount of free storage. The Dropbox offering you a 5 gigabytes, the OneDrive linked to Microsoft Live account 7 gigabytes, the Google Drive, okay, which is linked to your Gmail account, is offering you 15 gigabytes. After that, the user has to pay like an annually or monthly subscription. For Google Drive, it's like 100 gigabyte for $499, and for 200 gigabytes like $9.99 per month, okay, dollars. And for 200 gigabytes like $9.99 per month. Okay, here we have the reasons why do we use the cloud storage, the basic features of them. All the platforms can easily be accessed via the internet or via the web browsers, or also offer apps for the ease access of them from smartphone and tablet. You're having the icon of Google Drive on your mobile, and you can access the Google Drive from your phone or your tablet. All the three features directly structure similar to that of the computer drive. This facilitates navigation and organization. Okay, the three of them, or we're meaning here by the three features, the Google Drive, the Dropbox, and the iCloud, they are their structure actually is similar to the one you're having on your computer. In a way of having folders and files, you can add, you can delete, you may take a copy, you can paste, and so on. So they are user friendly, and you can use them the same as using your computer or your Windows to organize your information and organize your files. Okay, then we're having why use cloud storage, the additional features or the extra features such as the online editing. The OneDrive and the Google Drive is offering the possibility of editing documents inside a web browser using the service of Google Doc. So there is no additional software is needed. Folders or specific files can be shared with others. This is facilitate the collaboration or the cooperations between different users. And by the way, today inshallah we're going to create our Google Doc, and we're gonna learn how to share it with others. After signing in to your Gmail account, move to the top right here. The small squares here as a shortcut for Google Apps. One of them will be Google Drive. Click here to open your drive. As we said, Google Drive is one of the cloud storage. It's the same as having like a flash memory. You can open that flash memory from any device that has internet. From here, if we click New, okay, you can create a folder, upload a file, upload a folder, creating one of the Google services such as Google Doc, Google Sheet, Google Slide, Google Form. Google Doc is an online simulation of Word, Google Sheet, online simulation for Excel, Google Slide for presentations or PowerPoint, and Google Form will be used to create online surveys and online quizzes. Okay, and then we're having a part of shared with me. Any folder will be shared with you from anyone will be here. If you click here, you can view folders or files or images that was shared with you recent. Okay, if you click here, you're gonna see the recent folders you opened or the recent folders were shared with you. Star representing your favorite files. If you add any file to your started list, so you can have like a favorite list. Trash, it means any folder that you deleted and they will be moved to the trash. It's the same as the recycle bin we're having on the computer, and the folders or file in the trash will be kept only for 30 days, and after the 30 days they will be deleted. Okay, to my drive, and my drive contain all of your folders and files. First of all, we're going to create a new folder. Click here, folder, name it Cloud Storage. Okay, create. Now we created a new folder on the drive named that Cloud Storage. Select your folder. So here we're having like the options of the folder. From here we can get the link, actually the sharing link of the folder. From here we're having the sharing setting. We're having two options: to restrict the folder to certain people. Okay, only certain people will be invited to edit or view the folder, or we can change this one to anyone with the link can view or edit. So the two options of sharing are restricted to certain people or anyone with the link. And if we selected anyone with the link, we're going to copy the link we're having here and send it to any group or any person, so he can open the folder. Okay, what he can do with the folder will be determined from here. He can view, he can comment, or he can edit. View, he can only open the folder and view the files inside, open them and view them. Commenter, he can only add comments to any file. The editor, he can add, edit, and delete the files. Okay, so remember, whenever you are sharing your folder, which permissions you need to give people with the link. Okay, so you can share your folder to anyone with the link, and you need to set the permission of that person to be a viewer, a commenter, or an editor. For the other option, restricted, I can restrict the sharing of the folder to certain people. Click here, then add any email. For example, this is my other email, and from here I can set the permission of that person to be a viewer, to be a commenter, to be an editor, and then click send. An invitation will be sent to that email, okay, inviting him to share in my folder. Okay, I'm gonna send to show you what will happen, and open my email, the other one, refresh. Okay, so here we're having the invitation, okay, to open and contribute in the cloud storage folder. Okay, back to the other email. So from here we can set the restrictions, from here we can delete, from here we can get the link and just copy. Okay, done. Double click the cloud storage. Now we're going to create a Google Doc. So from here click a Google Doc. Okay, a blank document or from a template. We're going to have a Google Doc created in a shared folder. Okay, now he's giving us a message, or actually a warning message, that here I'm having like a warning message. Any file or folder will be created in the cloud storage folder will be directly shared with people I'm sharing the folder with, meaning the file I'm going to create now will be shared with the other email ICT teacher we just shared the folder with. So the setting of the folder will be applied on any file inside it. Okay, create and share. So this one will be shared with the other email. To make sure, we're going to click here, share. Okay, now we're having a message with the people I'm sharing my file with. I'm having me as the owner and Fatma Omar, my other email, okay, is sharing the folder, and his permission is an editor. From here we can add more people. Okay, so just from here share. Okay, I didn't give a name for my document. It will be which me should I be, and I'm gonna tell you why now. I named it as which me should I be. Save. Okay, and then he will open the sharing setting to see that I shared the document with the other email, and from here we can add more peoples, okay, to be shared in the same document. Okay, from here you can just add your mouse and type. Okay, for the assignment you're going to create a new Google document, share it with me on my email, this one, computerghis@gmail.com.